It's happening. Hello and welcome back to week 4. I can't believe it's actually week 4. I feel like the last couple weeks have been so fast and so quick. The summer is just flying by. But anyways, this week we have a couple big training sessions. It's Monday, which means another open swim day. You know I'm not psyched, but let's do it. That was week 3 of open water swimming, and I survived. In fact, I might even say that I'm improving. Crazy enough, when you do it, it gets a little better. But no, it was quite windy today. Like, I think windier than last week. And I don't even get lost, not once. So I'm very proud of that. Although, to be fair, there were more people there than last week because I went earlier. And when you go earlier, there's a lot more people. It like empties out after an hour, which is usually when I get there. So, lesson learned, go early, work less, swim more. But what else was I gonna say? Oh, it was windier and there were like waves. I swear it was like some weird crosswind where you never had a headwind, you never had a tailwind. I just felt like I was getting waves in my face no matter where I turned, which is not ideal. But I never even freaked out, so go me. I'm pretty proud of that. And this week I did just 3 out and backs, which was like about 1,600 total. Not consecutively, I like took a 30-second rest in between each one. So maybe next week my goal is to do 3 in a row, unless it's windy. If it's windy, I don't really want to do that because I need to like stop it for a minute at the end. But if conditions are good next week, we're gonna go for 3 in a row, which would be cool. I would be proud of that. Bruise update. This is crazy. It's such a perfect circle. It literally looks like a cupping session gone horribly wrong. Like, I don't even understand how that happens. And like I said, the shorts I was wearing are totally unmarked. Like, sign of good shorts. Shout out Zoot. They're fine. My legs are not. Okay, that's Tuesday's gym and run done. Just had an easy 45-minute base run, nothing crazy. And the good news is I think my shins are finally healed. Like, they haven't hurt at all. And like after my run on Sunday, like all I noticed was that my calves were sore, which I haven't noticed that in forever because my shins always hurt so bad. But I think they're magically fixed. Shout out Hooker Cliftons. All right, it's time for me to get to work. Probably see you this afternoon. I'm gonna go to Recovery at Embrace and do some sauna and cold plunge. They reopened on Monday after a remodel yesterday. So I'm excited to see how it looks and finally get back on my recovery grind. Bye. As per usual, it's 8:45 and that means I'm 15 minutes late. Somehow I can't seem to get here on time, but whatever. It's Wednesday morning and we're back for another swim, and it's another very rainy day. I swear, it usually doesn't rain like this. Like, usually we get one thunderstorm every week and it's like a big thunderstorm and then it's done, but it's just been rainy every single day. And I'm not really vibing with that. That's okay. So yeah, swim this morning. I don't know exactly what we're doing. I think sets of 200 and 400. More of a distance day than anything else. And then I'm gonna work and hopefully leave a bit early so I can go bike tonight. And I think the range is clear up by tonight, so it shouldn't be an issue for my bike ride. But yeah, I've got a bike tonight with 2 15-minute hour intervals. Oh my gosh, so I'm supposed to have my triathlon this weekend, right? And so that means that I need goggles. So I have like a pair of like smoky goggles that I keep at home. And then I have a pair of clear goggles that I keep here at the pool because it's like a dark indoor pool and I get freaked out when I don't swim in clear goggles in this pool. Don't ask me why, I just do. So anyways, I brought my clear goggles home to swim in for the triathlon because like it was gonna be gray and cloudy, and if I can see better underwater. Like, I'll take it. So I brought them home, and then I brought them back to the gym yesterday. I was like, oh, I need my goggles to swim, right? And I apparently just forgot to take them out of my bag when I came to the gym yesterday. And then when I went to the gym this morning, I forgot that I didn't have goggles here. So I don't have goggles to swim in. And luckily, there's goggles around the walls that people just forget and leave, because there's a lot of kids that come here and they all just forget their goggles. So I swam in one of those. I'm not a fan. I need to remember my goggles. Also, even my goggles aren't that good. I'm tempted to invest in one of those nice $40 or $50 pairs, but that seems like a lot to drop on goggles. But the free ones at the pool, they're not it. That was not super fun. They're super leaky, and they were super wide. They were pressing into the corners of my eyes. Not a fan. Not my best swim ever, but whatever. At least I got to swim. I was worried that there weren't gonna be any down here, and then I would have to swim tomorrow instead. So there's that. That's the plus side. Another day, another 15 minutes late. It's 8:15 and I want to be at work at 8. I don't think I'll ever learn my lesson. I just spent 20 minutes looking for my sunglasses. Turns out they were my bike helmet. I think I just forgot that they existed when we came back from the non-existent triathlon and hung up my helmet, and they happened to be inside. And I'm very glad they didn't fall out somewhere along the way. It's nice and sunny now after this morning's rain. So it should be a nice ride, and mostly zone 2 with 2 15-minute power intervals, just above FTP. So yeah. I know I'm being a baby by saying that it feels hot outside, but it felt so hot out there. It's only 85, but I don't think I've ever sweat so much on a bike ride. It was dripping into my eyes, and it stung. And like I said, I know that's me being a baby Minnesotan, but I'm not a fan. I am not ready to move back to Texas. It's gonna be horrible. I also think I might have bonked. I don't know, I didn't feel like a crash. I just felt like I had no more power to give on my second interval, because I only did 2 today. And the first one felt really good, and I was kind of excited because it felt better than last week. And then the second one, I don't know what happened, but it was 60% of what I gave for the first one, which isn't normal, even though the recovery was maybe a minute shorter than last week. But that shouldn't make that much of a difference. And I ate before I biked, and I was drinking carbs the whole time. So I didn't know where that came from. Walking wouldn't make sense because I had energy. We're doing great today. I told myself I was gonna be at work at 8:30. Guess what time it is? It's 8:29. Go me. Also, such first world problems. The showers at the gym literally just don't get cold. I'm sweating from my run and I need to shower fast to get to work on time. So I'm okay, I want to take a fast cold shower. Quickly stop sweating. But not only do they not get cold, they're ridiculously hot. Sometimes it's painful. And I'm sitting there and I'm already sweating, and then I keep sweating buckets because the shower is so hot. And then now it's 20 minutes later and I'm still sweating walking into work because it's so hot. It's 6:30 and 4:30. What do I say? It's 4:30 and I'm just leaving work, and that's work done for the week. It's only a 4-day week. Tomorrow is Friday, July 3rd. And so now it's time for me to go swim. I wasn't sure that I was gonna make it to the pool today, but I left work at a reasonable time and I'm feeling pretty good. And I don't know that I'll get to swim before the end of the week again. So we're gonna make it to the pool and get another session in. And then even more exciting is tonight I get to go pick up my boyfriend from the airport. I haven't seen him since the beginning of May. It's been 7 or 8 weeks. I'm very excited. And then we've got lots of activities planned for the weekend. So I'll see if I can vlog some of that. And some training too, but more fun this weekend than training. I'm excited. Happy Friday. Today is just an easy bike ride this morning and then 10 hours zone 2. And I also have a training partner today, which is very exciting. My boyfriend is here to keep me company and bike next to me. It's very fun. Say hi.
Hi.
Look too long, go too far out of range, cause angels can't watch everybody all the time. Stay close, M's low, safe inside. The formula works if you can live it, but it works. I couldn't have the world off limits.
Sit up straight.
Sitting up straight.
Okay. That's all right. There's no fireworks right now, which is unfortunate. It's Sunday afternoon now, and I am unreasonably tired. I'm exhausted, and I still have a whole week ahead of me. But no matter, we've still got a run to do. 7.5 miles, and it's really hot today, so it'll be a sweaty one. And I will sleep good tonight. Definitely a much better run than last week. It was almost the same workout, but it felt so much better. It's amazing what not having stomach cramps can do. I also kicked a chipmunk during my run. I don't know how, but I was running and I wasn't looking at my feet, because usually, like, I don't know, if I hit a tree branch, whatever, it's not that deep. And I hit something solid and I was like, that was a big tree branch. And then a chipmunk scurried out in front of me. Dumb chipmunk. That's week 4 in the books, and I feel like it was a pretty good one. We got some solid training done. There was one ride that I was supposed to do yesterday, a 2-hour easy bike, or like zone 2 bike ride. And I was never planning to make the time for that. So my plan is to do it tomorrow, which is usually a rest day or like an active recovery day with a swim. But I'm going to say that yesterday was my rest day and tomorrow will probably be bike and swim. But other than that one ride, we got some very solid running in this weekend, which I feel like it's the first solid run week I've had in a really long time, and I'm really happy with that. Especially Friday's run felt so good. I don't think I've ever run that far or that fast and kept my heart rate that low. Like, it was in zone 2 the entire time, which is like in theory what it's supposed to be, but I feel like it's usually like high zone 2, maybe creeping into zone 3, and Friday was like never above 160s, which to me, that's kind of crazy. That's, I think, a sign of progress. So that's exciting. And also got 4 swims in this week, which is pretty solid. And also some good family and social time, which I feel like I haven't had as much of recently, just because life has been busy and most of my friends are not nearby. So it was a good week. I'm very happy with it. And next week we've got more of the same. See you.